Last week I went on holiday and I took with me a pot of glue, a pen, a pair of scissors, my mini printer and a little tin containing a blank junk journal. And while I was away, I printed out things from a holiday, cut out things from magazines and leaflets, and decorated my junk journal. This junk journal measures, I think it's 3.5 inches square. The front and back pages have a picture from a book about trains, because the tour is the Flying Scotsman and Classic Cambridge, but we went to a few other places as well. The coach picked us up in Bradford and we stopped at lots of other places on the way to pick other people up. And this is a little map of St Neots, which is where we stopped for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I found some leaflets about St Neots and I found the St Neots Museum. We went down to our hotel and this is I added this to the junk journal. This was the notepad in the hotel. The next day we went off to Cambridge to have a look at Cambridge and went on this bus for a tour around the city. And here are some of the things we saw on the way. There's a mathematical bridge. And in this side, this little envelope, there's another picture of Cambridge. I cut some of the little pictures out of a postcard which had small pictures on. This was not one of the pictures I printed from my printer. And that was a Fitzwilliam Museum. Had a look around the art gallery there. Went to the Whipple Museum of Science. Had some very interesting things. And it also had a collection of horses' teeth. For some strange reason. This is the hotel we stayed at. The last day was Friday. It was only a 2-day coach trip. We stopped off at Stamford and there was a Georgian festival there. Had a tour of the town hall. Had a look around the shops. Had a look at Brown's Hospital, where there was a display there of Georgian clothing. Beware of the trains. Went to the Nene Valley Railway and saw the Flying Scotsman. I found some interesting facts about the Flying Scotsman in a book and popped those in there. We started our journey at Wansford Station. Went past Overton. So a picture of the train on here. In the shop there was some, no, not in the shop, in the waiting room there were some posters of the Flying Scotsman from the olden days. We went past Autumnmere Station. Some more Flying Scotsman facts in there. Here's my ticket. and we ended up at Peterborough on the Nene Valley Railway. And when we were at Peterborough, we saw the train filling up with water. Got a selfie with the Flying Scotsman. And they also gave us a souvenir railway ticket. There's another poster. And here's the driver. We actually went on onto the footplate and stood next to the fire where they were filling it up with coal. Another poster. There's another picture of the Flying Scotsman at Carnforth in 1974. And that's it. That's the end. That was my holiday in a junk journal. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.